thing about all these new gadgets and gizmos is that they can make your life easier if you can figure out how to use them.
The bad thing, the duh factor, after you asked yourself, why didn't I think of that? The guy who thinks about all this stuff all the time. Bud Myers is here, our gadget and gizmos guru, so you're going to make things easier for us.
Easier, and what's so cool about these is these were invented by people that really weren't inventors. You know, they just had an idea, and they came up with how to do something differently, and they had a new product. So that's what these are all about today.
All right, so what are we going to start with?
Okay, let's talk about when you have an idea. What's your most creative period of time?
Probably when I'm sleeping.
There you go.
Exactly. Some of that stuff you don't want to put into a gadget or a gizmo.
Exactly. And I'm thinking about a name or a marketing phrase or something. It usually does come up at nighttime. And I never have a pen or a piece of paper. I'm not going to
See, I keep one right there next to the bed.
Well, you would, Cheryl. I'm sure you would. Well,
the rest of us.
This is called the night note. And it's basically just a pad where you would write down things at night, right? If you have an idea.
Right.
But what is so cool, this is a Fisher Space Pen.
Okay.
Which means it can write upside down, and it can do all kinds of things this way. Okay. But do you notice when you watch what happens? See,
the light comes on.
You take the pen out, the little light.
There's a light here that comes on, lights up the pad, and I'm laying down like this, I'm doing the pad like this, and I'm, you know, I can do it and break my idea down.
That's perfect, because when I wake up in the middle of the night and write down an idea, when I wake up in the morning, I can't decipher what I wrote, because it's just all scribbled.
Really, plus you've knocked it over.
That's probably not going to change with this, Cheryl.
No, but this is really cool. I like
you will
that.
be able to see it.
For $29, I think, you know,
bad.
that pays for
and it's
itself.
called
what? It's called the Night Note.
Night Note.
Just coming onto the market.
Okay. And how much is this?
$29, $29.95. Right. Okay, now, you go shopping for your groceries, right? And my problem is I don't ever have time to make a list.
Right.
You know, do you make a list?
I do.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does it at night.
She does it at night while she's
I
sleeping.
forget my list every time I go grocery shopping, though.
Well, this isn't on the market yet. This is called the Smart Shopper.
Okay.
And this is it's taking two technologies, voice recognition and then a basic printer. And that's what it is. This is when you say, okay, well, I have something that I would like to put into it. You just simply put this, push the button, and go milk. It recognizes it, puts this up here, says milk, 2,500 phrases. Okay, whatever you say into it, it will put it here, and then when you're ready to go shopping, you hit this, it prints it out.
Get out.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's...
So it has things like go to the cleaners, foods, whatever. You can do those sort of things. That's a prototype, so it's not working
the
yet.
Smart Shopper.
And how much is this going to cost when we're ready?
Well, it's $169, so make sure it's putting money in my checking
account. Yeah,
probably be the first thing.
That's a good idea, though. I
Make
like
a deposit.
That a lot. It says I have an empty list, so I can save a lot of money that way.
You could. But that actually could go on your refrigerator, and you could do that sort of thing.
When you think of stuff, just walk up, push the button, and say what you want.
Well, at the top of the show, Bill was talking about, you know, when you're watching TV and the show is one level, then the commercials seem to be louder.
We love our sponsors,
yes.
And so I know they don't do that on purpose.
No, they don't. But there's a way to fix that.
Yes, there is. And particularly if you've got a home theater where you've really got, you know, the amplification. And
some of us crank it up pretty loud.
Yes. This is a volume equalizer, and it does. It monitors the volume, and if something's too loud, it brings it down. Something's too actually not loud enough, like on a golf course, like you're watching the PGA on CBS. Yeah. It brings it up. Okay, good. Which is really cool.
All right, good.
That is really
$49.95.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that.
And is that easy to hook up?
This hooks right out of your cable box or your VCR right into this and then into your TV.
And one quick last thing that I think Bill really liked.
Yeah, this was great. This is a publisher. Actually, a guy has a publishing company. He had a pain in his back. Yeah. And so he went to his chiropractor, and the first thing he said is, look at this wallet that you got. Now, I've taken stuff out of my wallet. I'm pretty bad about this.
TV.
Well, I don't have any money in it, but I have a lot of credit cards.
Okay.
Anyway, bottom line is that really hurts your back.
So I saw this, and I've got to have one of these.
They said lose the wallet. So he went and studied this. This is called the Rogue Wallet, and look at the design. Cool? He has actually patented this.
Okay.
Put it together for a second.
Okay.
See the way that's cut, and hold it vertically.
Okay.
Okay.
That will actually. So this actually fits right down in your pants pocket.
Exactly conforms to a pants pocket. So now you can put your wallet in the front. There's no pressure back here. Right. And that's what happens to guys. The pressure's there, so you're sitting on your side a little bit.
Sounds like an episode of Seinfeld.
And it's thin. It's thin. It's like 3/8 inch thick.
Very cool.
So it's very cool.
I'll be keeping this.
Okay, you can have it. That's $29.95?
It was. Looks like it's free today.
Thanks for the gadgets and gizmos,
You got it. Happy President's Day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Same to you.
All right, once upon a time, we helped teach you by storytelling skills.